signs on either end that say don't go in and stuff like that, but you can. Because we're here, right? And a lot of people do. There's a lot of people here in the wintertime cross-country skiing. But from here, you can see the Falaise. Like, you can see the whole thing. So you can see where it starts and where it ends. So that's Vendôme Metro around there. And that is the same period. So the U-Haul. You guys know where the U-Haul is? Yeah. So that's the end. And you see the trees that the Ministry of Transport put in. These are like 15, 20-year-old trees, which is much harder for them to do. And much harder for them to do. And also, like, to plant, it's got a big root system and stuff like that. And, okay, because I want to show you something. If you look down there on the median there, the Ministry of Transport promised us that they were going to replant 2,000 trees, okay? So all the 2,000 trees are there on the medium, and nobody takes care of them, and if any of them grow, the other ones are going to die, and it's in a really bad spot. And so all the way, if you go from Vendôme down, next time you're driving by there, take a look. There's all these little tiny trees, and probably half of them are dead already. Yeah. So anyways, I thought they were going to do that, but they did this. And the trees are really happy. Okay, so the park's going to look like this. You have the Falaise, then you have the band there. Then, over there where it's all green, you have another 30 hectares that's going to be green. They've already started. And they're going to be connected up by the Dell Park, which is a green cycling pedestrian bridge that's going to connect from here to there, over the highway and the train tracks. No, there I mean the middle. Okay. And then there's going to be a tunnel which takes you over to the canal, and there's a bridge on the canal at Irwin Street. And then that's going to take you, if you're riding a bike, that will take you to Parc Angrignon, Douglas Hospital grounds, Parc and all the green spaces along the bottom. So like, oh my God, we have a green belt in Montreal. Yeah, and if we could just get some kind of bridge that connects us up that way, we could connect with Meadowbrook. Meadowbrook Park is like 60 hectares, and it's really close, but there's 4 lanes of highway and 2 train tracks in between. So it's really all about, connecting these things up. And then the other way, we can connect up to the mountains by bike paths with little îlots of green space. Because biologists have found that even if you just have little green spaces, that butterflies, birds, small animals, trees, these things can flourish. And we can fill it in later with more green space, right? So that's what the park's going to look like. So, yeah. And you guys, yes?
Could you explain the Doll Park again? Where is it going to be a tunnel? Where is it going to be?
So, somewhere between here and where we came down the road, it's going to start. It's going to go to that green space over there, and then there'll be a tunnel. Actually, I can show you on the map. I'll show you on the map when we get back, because it's it's so hard. I know you guys are having trouble comprehending all of this because it took me years. Hi Hannah, how you doing?
That's a nice shot.
It's been like this has been going on since even longer. Yeah, that was something else I wanted to say. So originally, this whole area was a lake called Otter Lake, and Otter Lake used to be the Sea of Champlain, which just after the last ice age went all the way up to Quebec City. And then the water started receding, and then we have this lake called Otter Lake or Lac à Loutre, which is on maps from the 1700s. Then it started losing water, and it lost water, and it became like a marsh. And then we built the Lachine Canal, and all the water went out. So where we're standing right now is actually a lake. And the reason that the Falaise is so steep is because it's the side of a lake. Okay. And the thing is, the government decided that the most important thing was to put a rail yard here in a marsh. And there are stories that 2 locomotives got sucked down into the marsh. anybody knows anything, if anybody knows anything specifically about that, or about the farming that was supposed to be done on the Falaise, or has any memories at all about the Falaise Saint-Jacques, I need your memories. I actually have a flyer at the table back there, which I'm going to hand out. And it has all my, you guys have my contact info anyways. Right? Y'all have what it is? Give that in. How much? You got one.
No, you gave me, yeah, that's nice.
Yes, you can say
When they built the highway, they dumped all the contaminated waste here,
yeah.
and they made this mountain bridge parallel to the Falaise of the highway that they have not yet removed.
No, they said they part. So if what happened was when the Kerry Expressway was built, they dumped everything here. Like they dumped there's something like 100 feet of topsoil of what do you call them? The stuff that they dump landfill on top of this whole thing. And they, in order to create this, all these parks and stuff, apparently all of the soil was taken out and new soil brought in. And certainly there was a lot of activity that looked like it, but that sounds like a really huge job.
Yes, $100 million job. But what a park! Why not bring it up?
Oh, because I'm not bringing up everything. There's so much to talk about.
battles.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is it?
Looks like
So somebody was digging.
Oh.
Might have been a dog. But there's groundhogs here, there's foxes here, and sometimes there's deer here in wintertime. They come along the train tracks from Meadowbrook and from the West Island, and then they just stay for like the winter. If you look up at that blackbird, that's a crow, and in the winter time, there are thousands of crows all on all of these trees, and it's really, really cool. But we're going to go down, and I think, Malcolm, if I can find them, it's going to lead the people that want to continue on towards the Falaise that way. Because I have to go, I have to go because Kathleen Weil is coming, so I need to go bring her down and say hi. So we can, I mean, if you guys can also walk on here if you want, but we have some great booths available, and we have more activities all day long. Sustainable Youth Canada, Les Amis de Parc Meadowbrook, Les Amis de Parc Angrignon, APC NDG, UrbaNature, Sauvons La Falaise. We're all here to answer your questions. These are all the organizations that are involved in this, and we're here to answer your questions and hand out flyers. Thank you all.